All right, thank you guys, and welcome to College Football Week 12. And of course, this is our Big Ten edition. And as always, my name is Brock Page, and it's great to have you here with me today. And with that said, let's go ahead and dive into some Big Ten conference action. And we're actually going to start with a Friday night game. I'm talking about Purdue squaring off against Minnesota, and that's going to be a 7:30 p.m. Eastern start time at the TCF Bank Stadium. Now, the Boilermakers of Purdue are minus 2.5 on the road with the total at 62 points. We're 4-1 in our last 5 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to access today's extra daily pick, it's only going to cost you just $2.99. We're also 3-1 in our last 4 Underdog tier package plays on that site as well. And if you want to access the Underdog tier membership, that's only going to cost you just $4.99. Now, we currently have over 750 members signed up and active on that page. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, moving on, Purdue's 2-1 on the season. Their only loss was a 1-score defeat to a very good undefeated Northwestern team. So these Boilermakers playing some pretty good football thus far early in the 2020 season here. Now, Purdue's got a very dangerous passing attack as they are averaging over 305 yards a game through the air. Quarterback Aiden O'Connell has thrown for 916 yards in 3 games, along with 7 touchdown passes. His favorite target's been wideout David Bell, who has 31 grabs for 321 yards and 4 scores. Bell's currently averaging 107 yards a game receiving. Purdue successfully covered the point spread in 8 out of their last 11 conference ball games, and of course, that dates back to last season. Now, they are taking on a Minnesota team who's coming fresh off a 28-point loss to Iowa this past week. The Golden Gophers have lost 3 out of their last 4 ball games to open up the 2020 season, and Minnesota's currently 0-2 straight up on their home turf. Now, the defense is allowing 36 points per contest and nearly 240 yards a game on the ground. Minnesota's currently 0-2 against the spread at home this season, 1-3 against the spread overall for the year. They're also allowing nearly 8 yards per play on the defensive side. Meanwhile, offensively, the Gophers really haven't been clicking there either. Quarterback Tanner Morgan is completing just 57% of his passes, and he's averaging just 192 yards a game passing. Now, Morgan's also thrown 4 interceptions, and he's been sacked 11 times. Just 4 total touchdown passes on the season for the junior quarterback here. And one more final thing to add about this Minnesota defense. They're averaging less than 1.6 sacks per contest, and they have just 2 interceptions through 4 ball games. Now, total-wise, Minnesota's last 2 straight contests both stayed under the posted number. Meanwhile, Purdue, on the other side of things, they are a perfect 3-0 to the under for the entire season themselves. Give me the Purdue Boilermakers minus 2.5 and the under 62 in that ball game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for College Football Week 12. And of course, this is the Big Ten edition. But before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, just got to quickly remind you once again that we are 4-1 in our last 5 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And of course, the extra daily pick is a membership that I offer on that website. And if you want to access today's extra daily pick, it's only going to cost you just $2.99. We're also 3-1 in our last 4 Underdog tier package picks on that site as well. And access to the Underdog tier is only going to cost you just $4.99. Now, we currently have over 750 members signed up and active on that site. So if you're curious about signing up, if you're kind of on the fence, there's plenty of people out there that are signed up. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we are going to take a look at Illinois squaring off against Nebraska. And that's going to be a 12 p.m. Eastern kickoff in Corn Country. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are minus 15 at home. Total's 59.